Veterans Day was celebrated this week, and this year the SBU campus community had one special member of the Armed Forces to remember. Lauren Adams reports.
Army Specialist Blake Whipple of Amherst, New York, joined the Army early last year after spending time as a student at St. Bonaventure University, Erie Community College, and Buffalo State College.
I guess he realized on his own that he wasn't meant for college and he wanted to do something else with his life.
In May, Whipple was deployed to Afghanistan, where his unit was responsible for searching for and clearing roadside bombs.
He was very daring also, and this was something daring as well, so he signed up for it.
I'm sure he knew that he was in a pretty good amount of danger.
On Friday, November 5th, Whipple was killed by one of those bombs in the Ghazi province of Afghanistan. He was just 21 years old. His friends at SBU say even though his life came to an abrupt end, if he had the opportunity, Whipple would make the same choice about joining the armed forces.
I think the Army is something that he really always did want to do, but if he had the chance, he would probably join the Army again, yeah.
Since his death, Whipple's Facebook page has been flooded with messages from friends and family. Those who knew him at Bonaventure say they remember him most because of how much of an emphasis he put on friendship.
If it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, he'd be there. If it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he'd be there. He put his friends before everything, I would say.
If you went somewhere, he would be right next to you at all times, and he's just like you can't say enough about the kid, but, I mean, I don't know.
For SBU-TV, I'm Lauren Adams.
Earlier this week, the American flags in front of New York State government buildings were flown at half-staff as a symbol of respect for Whipple.
One Virginia man is marking the Veterans Day holiday by wrapping up a 5-month trip across the country, honoring those who have fallen in service to our country, including his own son. The man, George Lutz. He gives the phrase, "a man on a mission," a whole new meaning. CNN's Julie Peterson reports.
It's a different kind of a death, you know, when you send your young, educated, healthy, you know, loved one out into, into a war situation.
A father's odyssey. Right turn ahead. All 50 states in just 5 months. George Lutz is an Army of One, delivering the Honor and Remember flag he designed to military families. Families who, like his own, lost a loved one fighting for our country. Lutz lost his son in Iraq in 2005.
These flags are not shipped to families. They are presented. Their friends, their family, their peers can see and appreciate what that sacrifice has meant to that family. As I've traveled around the country, been able to present many, many flags to all generations of families, from World War II to Iraq. What we needed to give this country was a tangible way to say thank you, in a way to say, you know what, that sacrifice is important to me, and I will show you how important it is to me. I am willing to display a symbol.
Lutz has met with state legislators, community organizations, and religious groups.
About 16 governors.
He wants states to adopt the Honor and Remember flag and to fly it on national holidays.
Minnesota, New Hampshire, Colorado.
He wants Washington to adopt the flag as a federal symbol too, and his Virginia congressman is sponsoring legislation. And Lutz wants families of the fallen, Gold Star families, to fly the Honor and Remember flag in front of their homes.
At the end of the day, there's nothing we can do. There's no gifts we can give, ceremonies we can provide. There's just nothing we can do to give a family what they really want, and that is their loved one to come home. If we can't give them that, the one most important thing is gratitude.
One surprise he'll never forget came in the heart of the Midwest.
In Nebraska, at a ceremony with the governor, many Gold Star families, was one man there, first sergeant, who was with my son when he was shot. He just told me what happened that day. It was just a powerful moment, you know, for me to get to hear one more story about that day and what happened. And it meant a lot to me.
Separate from his personal healing, George Lutz calls his flag campaign a mission.
I don't cancel, because if I've got a presentation to make, I'm going to make that presentation one way or the other.
An incredible trip. that will be completed on Veterans Day at Arlington National Cemetery when he plants thousands of honor and remember flags graveside.
The emotional strain of this, to meet family after family who have lost a son or a daughter or a husband or wife is just very draining.
Julie Peterson, CNN.